Well, howdy, folks. Old Dan here with you again. I wanted to do a little different kind of video. I did this one several years ago, but I was looking at it last night, and I just think it bears repeating. Because a lot of people believe in what I'm about to tell you, but they won't say it out loud because they're afraid people will think they're crazy. I personally don't care because, well, heck, I am crazy a lot of the time. Anyway, do you believe in the paranormal? In particular, if people see dead relatives and things just before they die, deathbed experiences. I do, and I do for a reason. It happened in my family. You see, back in 1977, my dad had terminal cancer, and he was in the hospital. I'd already been up to see him that day, and I was a teenager. And Mom told me, she said, "There's nothing you can do here. He's going to be resting on the morphine and stuff. So won't you go on home and, do your thing at home?" I said, "Okay." So I left. Well, that left my mom, my aunt, Daddy's sister, and her daughter, my cousin, that left them there with my dad. Well, Mom hadn't eaten in several days. She'd been at the hospital sitting with Daddy all the time. And so my aunt convinced her she needed something to eat to keep her strength. So they went down to the cafeteria, got a cup of coffee and, something snack on or whatever. And while they were gone, my cousin was in the room with my dad. Now, she tells me this story, or she did before she died. She told me this story many times because I would ask her. I wanted to see if she told it the same way every time, because back then I didn't know if I believed in it or not. I had heard about it, but I didn't know if I believed in it. Anyway, my cousin said that while everybody was gone, she was sitting in a chair, beside Dad's bed, and he was in a morphine-induced sleep. Let's call it a sleep. He was out because the pain was severe when he was awake. Well, he sat up in bed. Out of a sound sleep, he sat up in bed, according to my cousin, and he was looking around trying to find something. She said, "Uncle James, what are you looking for? What are you doing? You need to lay down and get your rest." And he said, "I got to go. I need my pants because I got to go." She said, "Well, where are you trying to go?" And he said, "I got to go with those men." She said, "What men?" He pointed to the foot of the bed and he said, "Those men right there, they're here for me and I got to go with them. I need my pants." Well, after a couple of more minutes, she convinced him to lay back down. And as soon as he laid down, he passed away. I don't know about you, but I believe that those men that he saw were the angels that the Bible talks about. The Bible says that the angels come to escort the souls of the saved to heaven. That's what it says. I have no reason not to believe it. And so I do. And I think that that's what was going on. I believe that Daddy saw the angels who were there to escort him. You can think I'm crazy. Heck, you can even write in the comments, "I think you're a nut. You're a nut job." Or you can write in the comments that you think I'm right and tell me if you've had similar experiences in your family. It happens all the time. Go to YouTube and check out hospice nurse stories. See what you think. Anyway, that's all I got tonight. I just wanted to tell you about the time that my dad had a near-death experience, which was actually was a lot nearer to death than we knew. So that's all I got. We'll holler at you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.